Hi, I'm Michael Levy, and I own my own home carbonation device. I love carbonated beverages. The only problem is the CO2 cylinder exchange is a very difficult one. There's no location around me that's easy to access, so what happens is the CO2 cylinder will just sit in the trunk of my car, and this could go on for months on end. Luckily enough, I found a company called the Fountain Master, which makes this exchange really easy. It's a refilling process. They're going to be at a trade show right now, and we're going to go check out everything they have to offer. Hi, I'm Michael Levy, and I'm here with Fountain Master co-owner Guinevere Tanzi, and she tells me that CO2GO is going to revolutionize the way we buy CO2 for our home carbonation machines. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely right.
So thank you for having me, and why don't you come over here and just show us how it all works?
Certainly. Well, CO2GO is the first and only self-serve CO2 filling station on the market. It's a disruptive technology which makes it so exciting. So here we have a home carbonation machine. A lot of people are ditching sugary sodas, going for a healthy lifestyle, and they're making seltzer water, and they like to do it at home. So we have our CO2GO CO2 cylinder in our machine, and you can see that it's completely empty. So our cylinder's empty, we're not making any bubbles.
Right. So that means that there's no CO2 in it.
No CO2, so we've got to refill it. Okay. So let's take this to our machine, our CO2GO refilling machine, and all we do is press refill your CO2GO cylinder, and we place the cylinder inside the filling station.
Okay.
And then it's going to verify our cylinder.
So what does that mean, verify the cylinder? What's that all about?
It's just going to make sure that the cylinder is safe for refill. It's also going to pull your user information so that it knows your past purchases. It's going to associate the cylinder with you. You register the cylinder for yourself.
That's pretty cool.
Absolutely, yeah. Now it's going to ask us to pay. You can use credit card, Apple Pay. You can also use our prepaid app and pay for it in advance, which is much more convenient.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So now that it takes your payment, what happens next?
So now it's going to go through the refilling process, and it's going to be a little bit noisy until we go into production at the end of the year.
Okay.
We're got to put a little bit more insulation in there, but you're going to hear it.
But yeah, we hear it. We know
There
it's
it goes.
working, so we know that it's filling it up with CO2.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's exciting.
Yeah. So then this process, how long does it usually take to?
Only a few seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
And it's
before we
almost
can even
done.
finish.
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, and we're going to have a safety glass on there. This is for demonstration purposes, so you saw
Okay,
the
so
CO2
there's a glass and- okay.
as it disconnected come out. Yep. But we're going to take our cylinder out of the machine. Oh, and you can feel that it's heavy.
And it's cold.
Yes, it is cold.
So we know it's full.
We know it's full.
Okay, so let's try it out.
Okay, so we're going to put it into our carbonation machine. Screw it in there. We're locked and loaded. Okay, so you can see we're all ready to go. And now you can see that we are completely filled and we can make our seltzer water.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
It is. It's really cool.
So how does the filling station compare to the exchange process?
Well, for consumers, it's 33% cheaper. It's also self-service, and it's in convenient locations, so you can access it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week if you wanted to, in the places that we're going to put them. Now, for retailers, all they do is collect passive income. They've got no reverse logistics process, their employees don't have to handle it, and they don't have to hold any inventory, so it's great for retailers too. And CO2GO also has a small carbon footprint, so it's environmentally friendly as well.
That's very good to have. Now, you said that you wanted it in convenient locations, so where are you hoping to have this machine?
Well, we would like to put it at grocery stores, pharmacies, places where consumers shop several times a week.
Oh, wow. Well, that's actually very convenient because I go food shopping at least 2 or 3 times a week, so it would be great to see this machine there. But
Great.
there's one problem. I don't have one. If I wanted to get a new one, how would I go about doing that?
Well, you just go to the CO2GO filling machine and
So the same machine.
Same exact machine.
Okay.
Go to one of your convenient locations where it will be, and you press purchase new CO2GO cylinder.
Right.
And it's going to ask you to prepay again. And again, if you wanted to prepay, you could use your app, and that way
Right,
you
just
do
all
it in
beforehand.
advance. And as soon as you put your cylinder in, it's going to know that it's you. It's going to know to refill it. You don't need your credit card. You don't need your Apple Pay. You don't need your phone. You just stick it right in there, and it's going to refill it, or it's going to dispense a new one for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and a lot of people like to have extras on hand, so we've got the new consumers and also the people that like to have a couple for parties or just have one on deck when their first one runs out.
And I could tell it's already full, so I don't need to worry about that.
Yep, it's full, it's brand new, it's never been used, it's all yours.
Wow, so CO2GO is very revolutionary.
Yes.
It's on the cutting edge, and it's easy, it's convenient, it's user-friendly, it's quick. It works.
It does.
And I got to tell you, I can't wait to see this in my local grocery store,
Yep, me too.
everywhere. It's got to be everywhere. Thank you for taking the time out.
Thank you.